Babak built the quadratic function y equals x squared minus 4x plus 4 to model the height of a trapeze artist as she swings over time in seconds. So we have height and we have seconds. What does the average rate of change of the function over the interval 0 to 2 represent in this context? Well, the first thing to remember is that the interval, when they mention an interval, it's the x interval. So when x equals 0 to x equals 2. And in this case, the time would be represented by x, okay? X is the independent variable here, right? The time always moves forward, but based on the time and based on this equation, you could find the height, and that's why we call the height here the dependent variable. Okay, so based on that, we can read through these answers and figure out what's going on. A, the change in the trapeze artist's height per second from second 0 to 2. That sounds pretty good because we want to know the change in height, right? Because we have this rate of change, which tells us how much is the y changing. It's basically change in y divided by change in x. So that sounds pretty good, but let's keep going and see if we can find something better. B, the change in the trapeze artist's height from 0 to 2. Okay, so this would tell you the total change in height. Okay, the total change in height. But that doesn't tell you the rate. So remember this key word here, average rate of change. So it's not going to be the total height difference. C, the height of the trapeze artist after 2 seconds. Again, the key word here would be change. Okay, the height of the trapeze artist after 2 seconds doesn't change. And then D, the change in the trapeze artist's height during the first second. So that's kind of from 0 to 1. Right, that's the interval of the first second. Well, we have this interval 0 to 2, so that last one's also not going to work. We'll stick with A as our answer here.